Here we go. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of From the Roots to the Top podcast, hosted by none other than Donjuan and
It's your boy Mook, dog. What's goody?
yes, sir, man. We took a break. We took like a month hiatus. You know what I'm saying? Just to work on stuff. We both got a lot of stuff going on and in our lives and stuff, so just trying to balance that out. But
A lot
still,
too, and I apologize to my co-host. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's like I feel like I had been doing so much. Like I had told you, I had to get my little bro like married, and I had bachelor parties, and then I got a root canal. In the meantime, it was so much, and also too, like we busy, man. Like I mean, bro, you going through a lot of stuff working from home and a bunch of stuff we not even gonna get into because that's top secret.
yeah,
Real top secret. Like
yeah, new beginnings. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
excited for you.
Uh,
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I see what you
yeah,
did there. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I got a whole plan behind it, man. So
I'm
you know,
excited for you.
slowly but surely, we moving, making headway. So since oh yeah, he got the Hornets.
Yeah, we repping, man. Shout out Mello. Shout out Vernon Carey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out other draft picks.
Yeah.
Hornets gang.
It's definitely gonna bring some attention to the Hornets because you know they got a
We
couple.
need it.
Yeah, definitely they got a couple pieces, but the team is just not all there yet. Hopefully, Melo comes in and he changes that. I was talking with Mook off air. I was saying I think he has superstar potential down the line somewhere, but I mean it's a lot to put on him, but I've seen enough already. You
Right.
know,
I'm ready to give him the keys, man. I mean, we won't know until we try.
Yeah. Also, it'd be cool if we finally get the MJ versus LeVar 1-on-1, but I don't
Let's go.
I don't know if that's gonna happen though. MJ, I don't think MJ's there like that. You know what I'm saying, at the Hornets facility. So
I gotta
maybe,
find the video. I'm gonna send it to you after the fact. It's gonna have you weak. It's like 2 minutes long. You just gonna weak. You're gonna be laughing. I'm telling you, it's funny.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it's interesting to think of how everything comes back full circle because at one point LeVar was playing for the Carolina Panthers, which is based in Charlotte. So yeah, full circle. But with that being said, I think we can go ahead and start with the selections. Because it's been a while. Been a, like I was saying, a 1 month hiatus. But we both have some dope artists to talk about. In the meantime, before doing that, I just wanted to say, like, the first week that we did this, I picked an artist named Little Piston out of Charlotte,
Yeah.
and somebody that I'm working with right now. Well, I work with a photographer, and shouts out to Braxton. I worked with him, and he actually shot a music video for Little Piston recently. So I thought that was cool how that worked out. And also shouts out to just the engagement that we're already getting from some of these artists. Already, we don't have a huge following yet, but it's it's cool to see that, from since we're just starting from a grassroots level, no backing, we don't know like anybody, what I'm saying, like in the industry or nothing like that, but it's cool to get that, so
Legit, man. I mean, I'm same thing, or whatever. And then what's funny, because I'm gonna shout out, your homie again in a little bit and everything, as far as an artist that he's worked with. But we about to get there.
for sure, for sure. All right, so you want to start it off with your first selection?
Yeah, I feel like no, we didn't got to a little routine where I started off or whatever. So we gonna keep it there, man.
All right, bet.
So we gonna go ahead and get into it, man. My first artist, man. I'm just going off the bat with it. Right here, we got straight out of Smithfield, North Carolina, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This what I'm ready for. She go by the name of, and I had to look this up, and I pray I'm saying it right because she's so talented. I'm telling you, she could be next up or whatever. Like, I love this, like, I didn't gonna say new wave or whatever, because they've been around. They just been real underground and low key. Not even just low key. They're just talented. They ain't got the shine they deserve yet. But
Right.
she goes by the name of Sianka. Kind of like Bianca, but like CYANCA.
Yeah. Throw a little twist on it. You know how black people do.
Right. Like, I mean, I got on to her. Shout out to Heather Victoria, who actually, retweeted us and everything when we shouted her out. And she's dope with rap. She's cool with Rhapsody too. And I saw like a video and song she had with Luke from Dreamville.
That's dope. That's really dope.
Born and raised out of Smithfield, man. Like, love it. She's got a project, the Isles of Queens, that she dropped in 2017. I'm Staying Home in 2019, which, I mean, as we should be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, she's just really talented and everything, like a kind of dope singer. There's some tracks and everything. Like, there's Patty Mayonnaise, Home, Badu. We talked about old girl, was it Live or Live A?
Yeah, Live A.
The one out of Houston.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
And the song that you are about to hear that bro's gonna play for us and everything, New Phone, Who This? I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be so amazed by her. She's so talented. Just, I mean, an incredible artist. And I mean, she right in the backyard too. I mean, shout out Smithfield, man. It's all 252-919.
Yeah,
we all local. I love it.
For sure, it's dope. Shouts out to Smithfield. Now, see, she got the 919 to 704. So, for sure. All right, so without no further ado, here is New Phone, Who This? By Sianka.
be flexing. I be flexing. If you really ain't trying to grind, we can't be texting. It's happening.
Yeah, that was fire, man. That was definitely like what they're saying in the comments. You got that Erykah Badu vibe to her. I can hear.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm gonna shoot you that Badu record later, man. Like she is dope, and I literally found her on Heather Victoria's Instagram. I was just like, okay, Then I went and listened to a song, and I was like, okay,
for sure.
I found a new artist.
Yeah, I rock with that. Definitely need to check into her, because I love supporting, like the home state. It just feels different. Well, it hits different, when it's somebody right in your backyard that's got all this talent, So definitely shouts out to Sianka. Let me see. So the first artist that I'm picking. Now, I told you a couple weeks ago, I found one of my artists off of a tweet. And honestly, I liked all the songs that he chose. It was a Tyler, the Creator tweet.
Okay.
So he literally just put up a tweet of, let me put this up. He literally just put up a tweet of several artists that he was rocking with.
His profile picture got me weak or whatever. For all of y'all listening and everything, shout out to y'all listening, of course. But check us out on YouTube, man. The links is in the description. Go check us out, man. Because a lot of people say, hey, you want to go and check, the visuals. Check us out.
For sure. Definitely. But yeah, here it is right here. He tweeted this out October 15th. And each of these songs I rock with. And this is the artist that I chose for this week. His name is Red Bell. He's 16 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Coming out of PG County. So shouts out to the DMV. He's representing DMV. Only 16 years old. And apparently he produces his own music as well. I like these artists as well. I didn't choose them, but definitely you should check her out. Fana Hughes and Rudy. All dope selections. So but yeah, Red Bell. This isn't the song I chose though. Helen again from PG County, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Young dude. He's got his vibe is very chill. Like it's a sort of like an Isaiah Rashad meets Earl, Currency type of vibe,
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and yeah. He just dropped this project called Niagara earlier this year. And the dude has a lot of talent, man, based off of what I heard. Songs like let me go to it real quick. Because I had this on repeat when I was hearing it.
Okay.
After I heard the song, I was like, yo, this kid has a lot of talent, man.
From everything you're telling me, I'm already just interested because like the combinations of names, it just sound like some real chill type shit, but like he's spitting at the same time too,
what I'm saying? He's speaking some real talk, bad song called Bad News, 5500, Campbell. And the song that I chose, which is Wait, WEIGHT, Wait. And let me see. Yeah, that's him right there.
Okay.
You can already see what he's on based off of his hoodie. So yeah. Let me and see he lists Earl Sweatshirt as one of his influences, Mavi and Joey Badass. But yeah, dude's only 16 years old, but let me go ahead and pull this song up real quick for y'all.
Hey, this is gonna be a dope one right here. I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So without no further ado, this is Wait by Red Bell.
Saw myself I feeling away, See myself I ain't feeling away. From accepting defeat, we did that with the blood on my face. Until we can weed. Watch them wearing their heart on their sleeve. Watch it don't even come out the fleas. Niggas don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that shit is supreme. Yeah, and the left TS, black culture, the blueprint. Don't fuck with the BS, I'm doing my best. They watch out, nigga, give it a rest. It was time why I try to confess. I'm still the same nigga needing my space. This shit be evil, but look good in the face. They have hazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They have hazard, but I'm I remember when I was 11. It was
Yeah. So yeah, crazy, man. Only 16 years old, and again, I think he produced this. I think he produced this whole album that I was talking about, Niagara. So be on the lookout for him because I think there's big things coming for him.
If he's sampling like that, I'm gonna slide in this man's DMs and be like, yo,
yeah,
shit, that was fire.
Yeah, he's got it.
All right, on to my next pick. And shout out to them, man, because I mean, when we did like the last kind of artist and everything, I remember I gave the people like kind of like a more alternative sound,
Yeah.
And I'm staying with that alternative sound right here because next group it's a trio coming out of Colombia.
Okay.
Now their name is really kind of odd, but shout out to them because they actually put out a video and they're like, this is how you pronounce her name. We get it. It's a little difficult, but this is how you pronounce it.
Right.
And it's Balthus.
Okay. Let me.
That's spelled Balthus. Balthus.
Balthus. All right.
It can, the group members are Joanna, who's on bass, Balthazar Aguilar, who's on guitar, and Santiago, who's on drums. They only have one album out, but it literally just came out September 5th of this year. It's called Macarism is what I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's type of vibe they on, man. I'm telling you. And the whole album is pretty much just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
kind of like I did with like Caribbean or Contraband or whatever, you know, like I pronounce homies' names. But yeah, they got a couple of dope stuff. Like I went through the whole album, whatever. Like my standout tracks was Breathing, Heat keeps on rising, but the song that you guys are about to hear that Don's gonna get played up or whatever, it's called Hooked / Hazy Nights. I'm telling you, they just on some whole other just it's real vibe music, man. And it kind of sucks because it's about to get cold outside, and this is like the perfect ass, just you know, like it's real kind of summertime and shit. But I mean, it's just real vibe ass music. So,
right.
Hey, go ahead and tell the people. Go ahead and show the people what we talking about, man. This shit crazy.
For sure. And when you say Colombia, you talking about from the country Colombia, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
They are foreign. And shout out to them. Like I went and actually followed them on like all socials and everything. Like not only just our page, my page, Instagram, all that stuff or whatever. They're on all of that. They're just really dope.
All right, so without no further ado, this is Hooked Hazy Nights by Balthus. Dang, that's the word I can think about. Well, the word I'm thinking about after hearing that is intoxicating.
Groovy, right? I'm telling you, like that's what we said on the one episode, the Outcast episode. Go back and check the archives. Like you're not just getting hip hop, R&B, soul, pop. You getting all type of genres over here from the root to the top, man. We giving you everything, all type of shit. It's just whatever the ear is like pleasing to, you getting it here, man. So yeah, I fuck with them heavy. Shout out Balthus, man. Straight out of Colombia.
Yeah, that's definitely something I can I know late night just chill out, just vibe to,
just real dope ass music, man.
Yeah, groovy, like you said, for sure. So yeah, definitely look into Balthus. So for my next artist, I chose like I've been doing from the past episodes. I was just on a SoundCloud playlist and I found this dude on this rap playlist, and a lot of these rappers now, well, at least the ones that are mainstream, a lot of times it's like they all kind of blend in together, their sound.
Right.
And I like it to an extent, but it gets boring at a certain point, sometimes
it's just repetitive at times.
Yeah, I like when they, I need more experimentation, sometimes not all the way left 24/7, but just try different things and see how it works for you. So this dude right here, his name is Simba, and I have no idea where he's from because I've tried to look and see, but I couldn't find anything in particular. His name is Simba, and he kind of, on this song that I'm going to play, he kind of reminds me of like Pusha T.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's got that hard body type of vibe on this record that I'm about to play. But yeah, man, he's on the come up for sure because Let me see. He just did a song with 2 Chainz like a month ago when I was
Dope. Okay. Hell
yeah, he doesn't have any like recent projects out, but his latest song is with 2 Chainz, and he's signed right now to Atlantic Records. Yeah, he signed to Atlantic Records. But the song in particular that I wanted to play is called "Birds in the Bando," and obviously, if I say he kind of reminds me of Pusha T, then this song title makes sense.
Hell yeah, trapper.
If you know Pusha's catalog. So without no further ado, this is "Birds in the Bando" by Simba.
Birds in the bandos, robbing all day. Niggas getting money, bitches trying to get saved. Birds in the bandos, robbing all day. Niggas getting money, bitches trying to get saved. Contraband in the cupboard, we trap for the summer. It's work and make your head stand up like Iman Shumpert. Cali boy, but I'm dodging the New York undercover. We push bubba, clean crystal and stretch rubber. Able to play 5 days, get 50K. That's 10 a day. Kick flips, no sleeping games. Extended stays, I've been away and getting paid. Serious we take avoiding the jakes with no mistakes. Bitch think you supposed to blow it all on dinner dates. Just a tongue wrestle, I ain't Triple H. When you in and out the States, hey, living out a suitcase.
And that beat sound like some damn like Neptune shit to me, honestly.
Facts. I caught a wrestling reference in there and shit, but I get what you're saying. Like the voice, the cadence, like I like even like the whole kind of like Last Supper thing they got going on right now.
Yeah. He's definitely got that type of vibe to him. Well, at least on this record. The song with 2 Chainz is more. It's more of like a, I don't know. I guess just like a something you can hear out in the club, maybe. This song is just some more hard body. Sounds like some, Tim's and New York Fitted on the corner type music. Just me mugging all day. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Right, straight flight jackets or whatever with the fur on the hood.
For whatever reason, I just think of Griselda when I hear this. I'm like, yeah, I feel like they would be perfect on this song.
Griselda.
For sure. But yeah, that's Simba, and I just caught it on the lyrics. He says Cali, so shouts out to Cali. Cause a lot of artists coming out of Cali, like they don't sound like this, so he
ain't got that like, partner type sound or whatever.
Yeah, he's got that East Coast. He got that East Coast vibe to him for sure.
Right.
But yeah, so shouts out to Simba.
So on to my next artist, man. So this is one where I'm like, I'm incredibly, like sometimes you just find some shit and you're like, okay, now this is just dope. Like, how do more people not know about you?
Right.
And I think I sent you on Instagram, whatever. I can't remember if not, but like, I saw like she had a photo shoot with other artists and shit, which might you look them up later, top secret. But my next artist goes by the name of, and I hope I'm not saying this wrong or whatever, but I'm just saying how it's spelled. So XB Valentine. She's a singer out of Austin, Texas.
Okay. Texas rapper.
Yeah, she actually released the album last year called Midnight Lane.
Okay.
Like not only just incredibly like stunning, but an incredible voice, man. What you guys are about to hear. Some of her tracks that I loved, Muse, Don't Let Me Down, and then the track that you are actually about to hear, guys, is called Obsession. And like the joint that Don just showed and everything with the picture, I think she's either opening up or like gonna do something with like Frankie J and everything like down in Texas or whatever. So like shout out to her. I mean, just an incredible artist, man. She's so talented.
Yeah, I really like her artwork. Like,
yeah, I think she's like your age or young, like maybe like 24 or something. She's like real young.
She kind of looks like if she wasn't a singer, I would think she's like a she kind of looks like somebody that could be like on TikTok or something to me. Like,
I'm telling you, bro, you ain't ready for the voice though. You ain't ready.
But Definitely. Let's jump into it.
And shout out to her. I actually found her on Twitter of all places, just like, because
Oh,
I think she posted something on everything and she was like, should I keep it or not? And I was like, wait a fucking second, hold up. And I went right to Apple Music and she was right up there. I said, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing tonight.
I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
Because I think I sent it to you that night and I was like, yo, this chick, this might be one of my artists. Like, she's fire.
For sure. All right, so you said it's XB Valentine?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So without no further ado, this is Obsession by XB Valentine.
Baby, let me love you down. I wanna be your obsession. Baby, when you come around, I wanna make a confession. Whenever I'm back in town, I wanna leave an impression. So just let me love you down, so I can be your obsession.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a
bruh. I'm telling you, I was like, oh nah, like I was like, she getting busy on this shit. Like, this is crazy.
That's definitely that middle of the summer, 90 degree. Well, middle of the summer, like 80, 70, 75 degrees outside at night, sweating it out, club type vibe, going off, 4 or 5 drinks in already.
Bro, by the time
that's that type of vibe, I feel, yeah.
By the time the vaccine hits and shit, and like, which hopefully it hits for my birthday or whatever, so we can turn up in March and shit. But I'm telling you, by the time we get back outside again or whatever, it's gonna be hot again. Tell me that ain't the vibe for like just some like real day party type shit.
Nah, yeah, I feel it. Yeah,
she's so talented. Shout out Austin, Texas, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, because I mean, Austin, Texas, in general, is just a place that's just buzzing too, with like people moving there in terms of like tech companies and whatnot. So definitely, shouts out to Texas in general. But Austin, Texas, is the one right now, one city that I hear about the most. So all right, so going to my third artist that I chose. So, go back to my notes. All right, so I chose this dude's a singer.
Okay.
And his vibe to me is sort of like bedroom pop. So maybe something in the vein of when I think of bedroom pop, I think of Majid Jordan.
But that last album was fire. I don't give a fuck.
His sound, from what I've seen online with people, they're saying that he kind of reminds them of Joji, which is the singer.
Okay.
He's been on the rise the past couple of years now. I haven't really tuned into his music like that. But
I haven't either, but 92 Wave like made me listen to a couple songs by him, and he is talented, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely somebody that I know of. But this dude, yeah, he's got that late night, pop type of vibe, So his name is Hashir. So let me to the people that will see this video, just to show y'all.
Hell yeah. Check out the YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, check us out on all platforms, but
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's him right there. It's not, and he's very, got the artistic. Yeah, here's a closer picture of him right there. I think he's like Middle Eastern.
Okay.
With that name too, Hashir.
Right.
But, also, I forgot to say, let me see. He's from Ontario, Canada. So again,
it makes way more sense now. Them Canadian dudes do not want you to know what they look like, yo.
Canadian dudes is they getting it in, man. You know what I'm saying? They still got a wave going strong. His latest project dropped last year called In Limbo. One of the songs you can check out from that I heard before this was called Eons, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And it's sort of it's like the same vibe as the song that I chose for this episode. So let me go ahead and put it up.
I'm excited for this, man, because I always tell people, like, people, I feel like, regardless if they know it or not, they know Majid Jordan because of, just Hold On, We're Going Home. But like I tell people, like, that what was it? The Space in Between? Was that what the album was called?
Yeah.
That shit was pretty dope. I mean, it was giving me all these like pop R&B like fusion vibes. That shit was crazy, now. I'm telling you.
The one song that I think about is Her. I gotta no. Well, that song is such a fucking they set their standard so high with that song, in my opinion.
I'm gonna just tell people or whatever, because normally me and Don record on a different day and everything. Like, we recording on some late night tip. So, the cup is poured, bro. So yeah, you can't get your boy. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an all-nighter right here, man.
For sure. So without no further ado, this is Forevermore by Hashir.
Backing up, the tears are rolling down your eyes. Tell me where you got it, girl, I need some time. Nothing's ever okay when you're on my mind. Somebody else, I've been working on myself. Tell me if you feel the way. I'll be waiting by the bell. Somebody else, I've been working on myself. Tell me if you feel the way. I'll be waiting by the bell.
So yeah, you get a sense of what I'm saying with the bedroom pop. I think a good way to describe bedroom pop is like, it's more the singing isn't the main component. It's like the production,
instrumentation,
the instrumentation drives the song, but they come in a lot of times with these breathy type of vocals, these airy type of vocals, if that's even a word. Like,
right.
You can hear it, but it's sort of beneath the production. But it gives a nice, aesthetic. Definitely some late night type chill type music. But yeah.
Also, too, I don't want to like just put them all in like one big, I guess niche thing or whatever. And I apologize for just coming off like that too. But I was a big fan of Zayn's first album. That
yeah.
What was that called? Like Master?
I'll have to look that up.
I know shit was hard though.
He worked with, I think he was working with Timbaland on the
first album. It sounded like that first one was crazy.
I'm thinking of Pharrell. But yeah, no, he worked with Timbaland too. I do know that.
The second album was cool too. It just wasn't touching the first album. The second one was Icarus Falls, but yeah. All right. But that was dope though, bro. I like that.
For sure.
So I almost was gonna save this artist for last, but at the time of us like writing this and everything, I'll save the people for last that are last because of they got a most recent release or whatever. Right. But with that being said, my fourth artist here, I made sure I like looked it up so I could say her name correct. It is Alicia Bella.
Alicia Bella. Okay, because when I saw it, I thought it was Alicia Bell.
Alicia Bella, straight out of San Jose, California. Shout out San Jose, at least over here as far as Don't Bite Your Tongue and everything. We've been getting a lot of downloads out there in San Jose lately. I don't know where, and I don't know if it's wrestling or football, because that's all I've been dropping lately. But the San Jose numbers been going crazy. Shout out to San Jose, man. We're giving you boy love.
Yeah, shouts out to San Jose.
I actually am not going front. I got on her because of the Joe Budden pod, right?
Yeah.
And it was one song out, like, which you're gonna hear later, guys, that I absolutely fell in love with. And I can say enough here without saying enough, but like Don knows and everything. The song that you're gonna hear later, like when I say it transported me to a wave, I literally was like, oh nah, like I had it on repeat, and like 2 hours later, I had a whole song written, but top secret.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we talked about my one homegirl and everything. So, you know, we'll speak on that like way later on. But I'm telling you, I don't think she has a project out. At least if she does, it's not on streaming. It might be something on like SoundCloud or something I could find, but I couldn't find anything like that. But she has singles out right now. There's In Bloom and Cue the Sun. But the record, I'm telling you, that absolutely just took me to a different place. A track that she has out called Seasons. Okay. Oh my God. And also too, I watched a YouTube video of her. When I say she sounds incredible, of course, but like just the softest voice just talking, like she just sounds so innocent. It almost took me out. But bro, go ahead and play the song. I'm about to lose it already.
Okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Seasons by Alicia Bella.
I'm drinking on it.
Maybe it's a season, but a time between. Just like the sun you rose from nowhere, and now we into two. Everything is right when you're by my side. The flowers even start to bloom. Tell me where you go when you close your eyes.
Yeah, that's definitely a song that you'll be in your feelings on for sure. Like, she kind of reminds me of Nayo. I think that's how you say it. Nao. Nayo. It's a singer out of I think she's from the UK. She kind of she's got a sultry is the word I'll use. She has a sultry voice. You know, sounds like an angel almost. You know, and intoxicated. Look at her, you know, her character. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an anime ass nigga, but you know, it was pulling me in there it pulled me in. So bravo to her.
She's so dope. I just want more. I can't wait to see what more she gives us, and just so fucking talented. But I'm telling you, that Season song, bruh, took me to a whole different place, bro. I mean, I was inspired.
And you said she's from San Jose?
San Jose, California. Yes, sir.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you know, I think it's always cool to see. Like, I know there's this Billboard just came out with. Was it Billboard or was it Rolling Stone? Okay, yeah, I want to pull this up real quick because they came out with this magazine cover with like the top R&B, like the main R&B singers right now. Let me see if I can find it. This was just it was just a cover because it was type it in real quick, pull it up. Because I thought it was interesting to see like that. I guess that's who the mainstream really likes as far as R&B right now.
Right.
Let me this cover right here, and I'm about to show it on the screen. So these are the 4 R&B singers that Billboard picked.
Okay, so Tiana, Jhené Aiko, Kehlani, and is that Summer?
Yeah, Summer Walker.
Okay.
So this is what I guess in terms of mainstream R&B, this is what a lot of people like. Their type.
They've all dropped this year too.
Yeah, they did. And of course, yeah, I've already talked about how much I loved Kehlani's project, her album this year.
It's still in my top 5.
Summer, I liked her output this year as well. Tiana, I still haven't listened to Tiana's album.
I still haven't either. And like I literally said I didn't listen to it because like at the time I was like, I don't have time to go through like what was it, 17 records, 16 records?
Yeah, the album. That's what
but like I've heard it's so dope. But I mean, I love to keep that same energy, and I've heard this is even better. So I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna love it then because I thought her last album was fucking incredible.
True. And Janae's been she's been busy this year as well.
Yeah, but Janae's album was crazy too. And then she went and gave us the deluxe or whatever. And she put Chris on that remix of that smoking song or whatever. And I about lost my shit.
Yeah, I need to go back and I need to check her out, her album out, because I've said in the past I like a lot of her features that she does. I just haven't really gotten to her discography in terms of her albums like that.
Look, she dropped and Sean dropped, and I just need 2088 Part 2. That's all I ask. When they broke up the first time, me and my homie, shout out to homie Jalen, we was like, yo, we need to get back together because we just need 2088 Part 2. I'm sorry. That shit was fire.
But see, like that, the singer Alicia Bella, she kind of doesn't really fit this like covers. Her voice is sultry. Similar to Janae's, but Janae's like music, I feel like over time she's kind of, from what I've heard, like going back to her what's the project she kind of got on from?
Selling Souls.
Selling Souls. She's kind of conformed a little bit into the mainstream. Whereas you hear a singer like Alicia Bella, she seems like she's like the opposite of mainstream, which I mean, I like that, you know. Which is cool to grow too. Like all of these ladies have grown musically, but yeah, it's just cool to hear something different for sure.
Facts.
But also, man, I know you saw that. Did you see that clip of Chris singing? There's a let me go ahead and pull it up because this is the Chris Brown. We're not talking about Briss. He left Briss in the closet. This is
okay.
Singing real quick.
Well, you know I go to Briz for singing. I mean, I don't mind when he gets into his rapping bag, but you know I go to him for R&B.
This is the Chris Brown that I want to keep hearing. I don't want him to be on that hip hop, that rap, that Briss. This is what I want to hear from him constantly.
Yo, y'all want to hear something I'm working on now? I guess I'll give y'all exclusive.
He needs to give us an album full of this.
I know you've been everybody who listen, and I ain't shit. I ain't been shit. That's your perspective, and no perspective subjective. I bring you, baby.
Man, that's
I'm gonna just say it like this, bro, because like it's still your pick, right? Like next,
yeah, it's my pick.
I'm gonna just say this before we get into that, bro. Like that's my thing. Like Chris gives us a little bit of that, but you gotta find it in between the shit because like the albums be so long now for like the whole streaming like type of shit or whatever. Because like he'll give you some shit like you remember I called you whenever he dropped Indigo, not even the deluxe edition of the normal version, because he dropped the track list prior, and I saw Chris Brown featuring her, and I just said, if I don't get crooning for like 3.5-4 minutes, I'm canceling the whole album. And I got to the track, and I literally played it like 5 times in a row before I got to the next record. I was like, yo, and then like my girl went to the last time he actually was on tour. Word. And she said that her was an opening act, and I said, "Oh my fucking god, I would have lost my mind."
But see, he's like Chris. I mean, Chris can sing, man. Chris is talented, and I understand he has a huge fan base that wants some of that.
All his sounds.
The club music that we know Chris can do in his sleep. We know he can make those type of records in his sleep. But these type of songs. Those are the type of songs that last, I think, for his legacy. Similar to how I was talking to you about Ty Dolla $ign and his last album. I don't know if you went back and heard those songs I was telling you about.
Right, which I heard he does have something else. If it's not coming out this year, it's coming out next year.
Ty Dolla $ign, we know he does a lot of club music, but these type of songs right here are the songs that I know Ty can make a whole album out of, and it'll be a classic album. Like pretty much from the jump, like a song like this.
Shut it down. When you're taking it off, slow it down. Girl, we got all night long. Shut it down. We ain't taking no calls. Slow it down. Baby, slow it down. Slow it down. Shut it down.
Bro, you got to stop before we get to the R&B hour. You got to stop. You go ahead with your pick. Go ahead with your pick.
But yeah,
return to the R&B hour, bro. You know how I get. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's the type of music that I know he can make a full album out of, and it'll be what people really want. But I get it. You know, the club music is what sells.
Also, super side note, still that track that he got with SZA right now that hit different is fire. But go ahead with your pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so for my next pick, and it's perfect that I just played that because she's a singer.
All the singers this episode.
Yeah, R&B singer more so. And I think at least this song, like the production is like modern R&B type of production. It's got the drums, you know, the 808s or whatnot. But her voice is sort of like a pop type of. She has like a poppy type of voice. Right. So mixing that with that production, I thought it was interesting. Also, I think it's interesting that she comes from London. So, you know, there's a lot of you're starting to see more artists come from London. You know, shouts out.
You really on that UK sound and everything because I remember I sent you the shit after whatever. Shout out to former one of your picks, Aloe Parks. She dropped that green eyes track, which was fire. Oh yeah. My God, that was hard.
Yeah, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped into the UK sound. You hear me? You hear me?
Man's not tapped in.
You know the bad things.
Man's not tapped in like the.
Yeah. You know, shake it, warrior. You know. But,
no streets.
Like obviously people like Georgia Smith. You know, I've been tapped in for a minute on that sound, man. Like I really like what they're doing, and it's starting to creep its way into the US, you know, so it's cool to hear it, and it brings a different energy. Right. So yeah, her name is Camille, and she doesn't have any projects out right now. This I've only really listened to this one song because I was going back through just to see. But let me see if I can pull up a picture. Yeah, so that's Camille right there.
Oh man.
Yeah. She's stunning, man.
Real like teen like though.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
But yeah, she I think she's been grinding for a while too, because I think I saw her age and it seems like she's been, you know, on her grind for a minute, but maybe with this her recent output, it might be what takes her over the edge, you know, in terms of like popularity. So without no further ado, this is Somebody by Camille featuring Ebenezer.
Okay.
Everybody needs somebody. This goes out to all the lovers lost and lonely. Tonight, everybody needs somebody to love, to touch, to hold. Oh, baby, I'm longing. You and I.
That's all I can give you right now. But
oh man,
you know, hearing it again, I kind of hear a little Ariana, like a little bit. And I don't even really listen to Ariana Grande, but
her new album's fire.
Her voice stands out, and it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, you know, with that pop vocal. But yeah, what'd you think about that?
Yo, that was not like she's fire. I'm telling you, I like that. Also, I like this like whole visual like video that you showed us or whatever for the people watching on YouTube. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think it's extremely important, definitely being an artist to have visuals, like dope visuals to go back to,
Right.
Because I mean, it just brings people in, like even when like you could be with some friends and you could be pre-gaming, and just playing music is cool, but then having that visualized on the TV too, it just adds an extra level to it, in my opinion. So
That's it right there.
So yeah.
So on to my last artist for this episode, man. And at the time of like, in between all the stuff we've been going through, whatever, they released the album. So my last artist is They. I had no clue that They was actually a duo, R&B duo, consisting of Dante Jones and Andrew Drew Love Neely, coming out of Los Angeles, California. Shout out LA.
Yes, sir.
They dropped their new album, The Amanda Tape,
which I still need to listen to all the way through. I've heard some of the singles. I told you I love
fire. Like, I don't want to compare them or putting them in the same lane as Division. You know what I'm saying? But like everything I've been hearing out of them prior was like pretty dope. But like this was the first project I went all the way through, and I was like, okay, this was dope. I'm gonna talk about this, and y'all make sure y'all go check out the Amanda Tape. I like tracks at 18 months, All Mine, Losing Focus. You know what I'm saying? But the track y'all about to hear, Don's gonna play in a little bit. Count Me In. I'm telling you, like they're up next because like that Amanda Tape is hard. They're hard. Like everything I'm hearing from them is just like fire.
They've been grinding for some years too.
How old are they? Do you know?
That I do not know, but
I'm gonna look that up real quick. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Cause I was like, man, you started really looking into this shit and you're just like, okay, like these dudes is like, you know what I'm saying?
Super talented. Yeah, they got this song with this producer called SG Lewis called AAT. It's fire. It's got like an electronic vibe to it. I love that song. So I've known about them for a couple years now.
Okay, yeah, it says they started in like 2015.
Yeah, they dope though.
I'm trying to look for an age. Huh. But yeah, go ahead and get that song popping. I'm gonna find their age.
All right, for sure.
Or ages, excuse me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Count Me In by Bay.
Little mama don't mess around, she ain't heard it all, she got no pity for him. Cold-hearted, don't respect at all, but you still need some love, I'm here to show it to ya. Put your heart in my hands, can't get you out of my head. If I say it, then I mean it. If you need it, if you need me, baby, just count me in.
Fire, man. Like I said, man, I've been listening to these dudes for a couple years now. They got it. They got another song with Juicy J called Shoot Up. I'm a right. Yo, his voice is fire. I love it, man. Yeah.
So yeah, they formed in LA, like I had said, but Dante is from Denver, Colorado, and Andrew is from Washington, DC.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, yo. That's
thought I mentioned that.
Yeah, they've been on the grind for a minute, man. It's just like a number of these artists. They're just that one song away. They just need that one song and they'll take off, like for sure. Because they got it. They got the talent for sure. So yeah, definitely you want to hear some some dope R&B, and they like the production. They like to experiment a little bit with their production. Like I was saying,
Hell yeah.
they got that song I was talking about, S.G. Lewis. It's called AAT. I forgot what it actually stands for, but it's like this electronic type of sound on it. They've also got a song where they do like some what do you call it? What's it called? New Jack Swing.
Okay.
Yeah, they got
they're
doing like some New Jack Swing. Like I'm telling you, these dudes they got it. But I think that's the song they got with Chance. Yeah, Chance the Rapper. Yeah,
they do, yeah.
But yeah, definitely tune in to them because I feel like they will at some point blow up. Like I feel it. But all right, so going into my last artist for the week. So this young lady, well, she's actually she's like a year younger than me, but yeah, this young lady is Helen from Chicago, Illinois, a singer out of Chicago. She, to me, the best way I could describe her music, it sort of fits into like a trap soul type of vibe to it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, or at least you can say for the production. Her name is Anne Marie. Helen from Chicago.
Chi-Town. Hell yeah.
You know?
Chirac, all the names.
You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up real quick. Yep, this is this sister right here. Miss Anne Marie.
Okay.
And she doesn't have like any as far as I can tell, she doesn't have any projects out right now, or at least any recent ones. She's also been collabing with a lot of people. Like one of the dudes that's blowing up right now is Tusi.
Yeah.
He's somebody
out of Raleigh.
He's from Raleigh?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
He's from Raleigh, man. He's like younger than us and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he's been blowing up. But yeah, she's been collabing with people, Young Blue. You know what I'm saying? Young Blue got the Drizzy assist.
Blue Vandross.
Fuck that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, so I went back and listened to it after you told me to go back and check it out, and it has grown on me since we spoke last time. So I will tell you that.
He's got a unique voice, I'll say that. So yeah. I think Drake fit perfect on that song too, especially, talking about the hug that he get from the girl that he used to fuck. So, Drizzy always in his feeling. Well, Drizzy back in his bag, man, with the feelings, So
I told her no wear no 350s around me. Oh no, 250s around me. Oh no, God no, y'all know what I'm talking about.
But as you can see, yeah, she's on the come up for real. Millions of views already. I didn't realize I didn't realize it because I found her off of a SoundCloud playlist, so I didn't realize she was already popping like that. But yeah, she's going there with it. And this song right here, you can see this is the song I chose called "You Can Have Him." 3 weeks and she's already got a million views on it.
Jeez.
She's on the come up. You're gonna be hearing about her for sure. So without no further ado, this is "You Can Have Him" by Anne Marie.
She says I'm attractive.
Oh.
So what's this shit that I'm in with? You having bitches in your bed now. You say them all just hating so they line up. Should no bitch be able to tell me about your weapon. See, I be wrong if I spaz out. Wanna tell you grieving just like knocking all them hoes out. Well, you made me fuck up cause you fucking with my heart now. Said I'll find someone to treat me better. You mad now? Saying letting my homies inside my head. But the biggest mistake was me letting you up in my bed. I'm believing what you say.
So yeah. That's
I already was fucking when the beat came on. I'm telling that's that whole like yo, these new R&B singers like the Kailanis, the Summer Walkers, the even Ella Mays and everything, like yo, like they're really in their bag as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, we getting like it kind of has a little thing of like the 90s joint.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of like a modern day version of it too, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, like that was dope. I'm excited to definitely check her out. That was really dope.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited to check that.
I just like heard the song on the playlist. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know how big she was until I looked up the video. I'm like, dang, she's already got millions of views and stuff. So yeah, she's about to blow up. She's already signed to Geffen Records. So
oh hell yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's on her way up, you know, one of the rising R&B songstresses right now. So
hell yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, I think that concludes our picks for this week. Was there anything you wanted to say in closing?
Hey man, apologize for the absence. It will not happen again. You know, life happens sometimes. Holidays are going to be coming up and everything too, and maybe a potential lockdown, but we will not go this long without giving you guys the things. We both just went through some stuff or whatever. I also, like I said, I apologize personally because I had just been going through some stuff and everything. But like I said, the best fucking co-host in the world or whatever, it's really my man's right here. He understood everything I had going on. But I'm telling you, you still getting this heat, you still getting this dope artist and everything. Like we said, it's about the artist first, not us. So right. I mean, we were both kind of upset. It was like, yo, we got some heat. We got to get this out for like, because I swear, like, you would hate to do it, and then some people blow up and shit, and it's like, yo, now people gonna think you jumping on the wave, and it's like, nah, we trying to tell y'all about the wave, man. That's what that's what y'all getting over here, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? I mean, we're going from all like audiences from people that might have like 10 to 15 subscribers on YouTube to somebody with like 1 million subscribers, you know, that still isn't really mainstream just yet, just bubbling right under it.
They right there, man.
So yeah. Well, I mean, we're letting you know, and like you said earlier, you know, we're not just sticking to hip hop and R&B, you know, because we're black. You feel me? We got eclectic music taste. So yeah, you will see that coming forth, you know, with the further the weeks go and stuff. I can only imagine, man, when it'll be like a year and we can literally just go back and look at all the different types of songs we chose over the course of a year or something like that. And just like, that'd be cool to see.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I think with that being said, I think this concludes another episode of From the Roots to the Top podcast. I go by Donjuan.
It's your boy Moot Dog over here.
And yeah, y'all be safe out here in these streets.
Check out Don't Bite Your Tongue with Mooky. Check out the Divine Council podcast. Go download those, and everything you download needs to download those. Go check all that out and everything. I'm over here trying to do my shit and everything. The him and the homie Marquay out there doing their damn thing. Go check that shit out, bro.
For sure. And on that note, we out. Peace.